Hi guys, welcome to my first fragrance review on YouTube. This is something I've wanted to do for quite a while, but just haven't got around to it because of various things which have kept me busy. But seeing as everyone's in quarantine at the moment, this seemed like quite a good time to test this out. So yeah, first fragrance review. Today I'm going to be reviewing this fragrance here. It's called Burberry the Beat. That's the back of the bottle there. A very nice cap on here, plastic, but very nice bottle. Here's the box as well. So very shiny. And that's the back, just there. So this this fragrance, this came out in 2008. And it was made by perfumer Oliver Polge. So I actually bought this one back in 2008 when it first came out. There wasn't really much hype then, but I just picked it up. I think it was just in like a department store, like a Debenhams or House of Fraser or something, because I needed a scent. And I actually blind bought this just because of, like, I think I was just duped into like all of the advertising sort of for it. Very cool kind of black and white photography, kind of mod style of like British sort of fashion, which Burberry's always been like very well known for. Like you can see like that style, which they've kind of like that's their style of scarves, which unfortunately kind of is associated with chavs now in the UK. So I think like that's kind of tarnished them a little bit, but I guess if they're selling scarves, then it doesn't really matter who they're selling them to. But anyway, this one, back to the actual main reason why we're doing this, the Beat. So yeah, it came out in 2008. When I bought this, I was actually at sixth form or college at the time, and I've repurchased it since then, only a couple of weeks ago. It's bringing back a lot of interesting memories, I can tell you that. So actually into the fragrance, sprayed this a couple of minutes ago, so this is more of the dry down. When you initially spray it, quite a good sprayer on that. You're going to get a really strong opening of grapefruit and lemon, really strong. Similar to when you first spray something like Club de Nuit Intense Man by Armaf. It's got that really strong, fresh grapefruit opening. And this has got a lemon opening as well, so they're kind of combined together. Really reminds me of like lemon rind, almost when you like rub that on your hands and you smell it. It's really fragrant and oily. So that's the opening. The pepper's just starting to come into this, and that goes on to my next point. This is a really big kind of pepper bomb, which I really like personally, but lots of people might not like that as much, especially if you've got someone who's potentially more sensitive to perfume, to pepper, might be likely to sneeze a little bit if you spray too much of this on. So this is the dry down. This is like 10 minutes after, and right now, like after that initial opening of grapefruit and lemon, you get, oh yeah, there's violets is another note which is listed. That's starting to come through now. So basically fresh cut flowers. So you've got this grapefruit and lemon, and then the violets coming in, and it's really pleasant actually. It's quite strong and fresh, but very aromatic and nice. And then back to the dry down here. So now, after the grapefruit, lemon, and violets, we go into this kind of strong, strong pepper vibe, which I really like. it's very strong. It's basically black pepper, not like a pink pepper. It's a bit more subtle, and this is really punchy. But it's got this kind of aquatic peppery note, so it's not, it's very, it's like wet black pepper. I don't really know how to describe it. But that works really well. And that's kind of where it's beginning to settle. It becomes this kind of peppery bomb. And there's a little bit of cedar wood in there as well, kind of like fresh cedar. So if you say you're in like the forest and someone's just cut down a log and it's wet, you're going to get that kind of woody wetness with the pepper as well. And then also it goes into vetiver, this vetiver vibe. So very masculine. I really like it. And yeah, it's just a fantastic smelling fragrance. For me, I think where you're going to wear this, it's probably steers more towards a casual scent, simply because of that really strong pepper. I think you could potentially wear this in an office setting, but that could be a bit of a deal breaker if you don't like pepper. And yeah, it's very nice, very nice. So more casual scent, I think. So something like a t-shirt, kind of what I'm wearing now, t-shirt, like shorts, trousers, jeans, whatever. I think more so outdoors. This is like very outdoorsy scent. Kind of similar to like Encre Noir as well. Like I get that kind of vibe from this. It's just really nice to be outside and to be able to probably get wafts from when you're walking around of how it's kind of developing. But it just really reminds me of walking through like a pine forest, and you've got that fresh cut cedar, and the vetiver. Like the green note is the vetiver, that kind of grassy, really clean, fresh scent, which makes it very masculine, which is, you know, one of the big plus points of this. So I've, you know, in the past, like in 2008 when I tried this, I remember the projection being pretty average to okay. Like I would get maybe 1 to 2 hours before it would become a skin scent, and that would be about 2 feet of projection from your neck or wherever you're going to spray it, before it does become a skin scent. I mean, I would say that since then, like it potentially could have been reformulated, because it's 2020 now. It's a good 12 years since, so I don't know whether they're obviously still selling this because it seems to be quite a good seller. But I've never really heard much about this, to be honest, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this review. Because the stuff I have seen, especially on YouTube, has been quite negative for it. And I guess it is that pepper note, which is the reason why it kind of divides so many people. But to me, yeah, performance I think is pretty good. I think you're going to get 6 to 8 hours on this, which is, you know, for the price, I don't think you can really complain. I paid about £18 for this bottle, which is a 50ml bottle, or a 1.7 fluid ounces bottle for the American guys. But I'm really happy with it. But I'm really pleased that I repurchased it as well, because it is bringing back a lot of good memories. But yeah, in terms, sort of said performance, like the setting, I think, you know, and the price is very good. I think overall, you know, you're going to have fragrances which are going to send out different messages. So you have your more popular fragrances like Jour Sauvage and Versace Dylan Blue, you know, Creed Aventus, that kind of stuff. They're going to be sort of powerhouses, quite strong, beast mode, obnoxious kind of fragrances. Not that that's a bad thing, because that's what that kind of perfume is designed to do. This one isn't particularly obnoxious. I think it's for someone who's outgoing, but maybe more outdoorsy, who wants to smell good, but doesn't want to draw too much attention to themselves. And I think this would be perfect for anyone who wants to do that. Really, really good scent. I like it. I'm going to continue to wear this. I think springtime, this is great because it's got a really clean, kind of sparkly tone to it, which is quite energetic. And I think this is going to be a great one to wear for a long time. If you like vetiver as well, this has got a really good vetiver note, so I would highly recommend purchasing this. If I'm going to give this a score out of 10 in terms of the price, the performance, and you know the versatility of it, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Like, you know, very, very good. So yeah, check it out, The Beat. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, if this review is successful, I might do a few more in the next couple of days. But yeah, thanks very much. Take care.